wonderful good afternoon and welcome to the Willard Intercontinental Washington, D.C. in this newly renovated Willard Room. My name is Markus Platzer. I'm the general manager of the hotel. It's my 7th year here in this hotel, and it's the 7th time that I'm basically here with you for this very, very special event. For us here, it's also the beginning of the holiday season, and our cooperation for so many years with the National Turkey Federation is really very, very special. We had those 2 wonderful guests staying with us last night after a long travel from beautiful Minnesota, from Northfield, Minnesota. And I would also like to take this opportunity to give a very warm welcome to John Zimmerman, his entire family, and Grant. Okay, welcome to DC. So I have been told that they had a long sleep, that they had some nibbles out of the minibar. Don't worry, we won't charge them. They are refreshed. They had a few interviews, but they are really now ready for you to be here with us to celebrate and to start off a Thanksgiving week. This is by far one of the biggest turnouts I've seen in the last 7 years, so we're all very proud that you made yourself available on a Sunday afternoon. And without further ado, I would like to welcome the President and CEO of the National Turkey Federation, Leslie Odom. Leslie.
Marcus, and to the entire Willard team, they have become our family at the National Turkey Federation. We honestly appreciate so much your warm welcome to these special VITs, VIP turkeys as we call them. They had a wonderful stay last night. I also received this wonderful portrait, and we're hoping that might be able to go in one of the Willard archives for this year's pardoning. So thank you again to everyone that has joined us. We are excited to introduce these famous turkeys, and without further ado, I'd like to welcome the National Turkey Federation Chairman, John Zimmerman.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed an honor for my family and me to be at the Willard Hotel on behalf of the National Turkey Federation. And thank you, Marcus, and the entire staff of this fine hotel for your hospitality through the many years of this event. So I'm John Zimmerman, and this year, as chairman of the NTF, I had the privilege of raising the national Thanksgiving turkeys on our farm in Northfield, Minnesota, alongside my incredible wife, Kara, and my 9-year-old son, Grant. I'm a 2nd-generation turkey farmer, and my family has been raising turkeys for over 70 years. Though this year is truly special because we have the unique responsibility of bringing 2 very important turkeys to the White House for the 77th Annual National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation. Minnesota is the #1 state for turkey production, supporting over 26,000 jobs and generating over $1 billion in economic impact. And our state is filled with dedicated turkey farms like mine who are committed to raising healthy, well-cared-for birds for Thanksgiving dinners across America. Preparing these presidential birds has taken a lot of special care. And in order for these birds to be prepared for the hustle and bustle that they'll experience in DC, we've been getting them used to lights, camera, and even introducing them to a wide variety of music, everything from polka to classic rock. Grant and some other kids from our neighborhood, some of them who could join us here today, have done an amazing job helping raise these turkeys to feel comfortable and ready for the big event at the White House. Grant and I may be the farmers who raise these birds, but as they say, many hands make light work, and we've had a lot of help along the way. And I would like to especially thank John and Dick Peterson of Ferndale Market for covering me when I've been gone and for adjusting some schedules so I could be here today. Peter Gruel and Next Nest Hatchery for providing the baby turkeys for the presidential flock and getting them safely to DC and back again to Minnesota. And then Drake, Brinley, Maddie, Olivia, who along with my son Grant have been the official presidential turkey flock trainers, helping to acclimate and train the presidential flock. And of course, Brandon and Brady, who gave me a lot of good selection advice and a few turkey beauty tips along the way. and of course the National Turkey Federation staff and the Minnesota Turkey Growers Association staff for shepherding this whole process along. But I'm sure there's one question, they want to know this question too, on everyone's mind, and what are their names? So now I'd like to ask my son Grant to officially introduce everyone to the 2024 presidential turkeys.
And I'd like you to meet Peach and Blossom.
So after tomorrow's presentation at the White House, Peach and Blossom will be retiring to Farm America in Waseca, Minnesota, where they'll be well looked after and serve as agricultural ambassadors for hopefully years to come, providing visitors with an opportunity for education and a greater appreciation for agriculture. So it's been a joy to be a part of this tradition, not only to celebrate Thanksgiving, but highlight the commitment of American farmers to providing the world with safe, affordable, and nutritious food. Thank you for the opportunity to share our stories, and we look forward to tomorrow's event. And let me, on behalf of my family and all of America's turkey farmers, be the first to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. And now I'll introduce Jessica Rollins with Farm America to say a few words.
Good afternoon. I'm Jessica Rollins, the Executive Director at Farm America. We're Minnesota's Agricultural Interpretive Center, located in the heart of the Green Seam region near Waseca, Minnesota. It's an honor to be with you today for this cherished tradition. Today, we're not only celebrating these two exceptional turkeys, but we're also celebrating the unwavering dedication of the family who raised them and the long history of farming in America. These turkeys, as John mentioned, are remarkable ambassadors of Minnesota's proud farming legacy and the U.S. turkey industry as a whole. After tomorrow's official pardon at the White House, Peach and Blossom will return to Farm America, where they will enjoy a well-deserved retirement on our farm in southern Minnesota, a region celebrated as the global epicenter of food and agribusiness excellence. Peach and Blossom will feel right at home on our farm in the Green Seam region, a hub of agricultural innovation and community, a place that nurtures both cutting-edge advancements in food systems and the outstanding quality of life for all, including for these two distinguished turkeys. At Farm America, our mission is to connect people with the evolving story of agriculture. Through engaging programs and exhibits, we shine a spotlight on modern farming practices while honoring our historic roots. Farmers like John Zimmerman and his family, whose dedication and skills are crucial to our communities, are at the heart of that story that we tell at Farm America. We're thrilled to welcome these turkeys to Farm America, where they will join us in inspiring visitors to appreciate the essential role that agriculture plays in our lives every day. As a heartfelt thank you to the National Turkey Federation, the White House, and everyone who helps make this event possible year after year. We look forward to welcoming all of you to Farm America to visit Peach and Blossom and share in the story of Minnesota agriculture. Thank you.
And now I'd ask a special friend of the turkey industry and all of Minnesota agriculture, Minnesota Agricultural Commissioner Tom Peterson, to come forward. Thank you.
Well, thanks, John, and I just can't, tell you how proud we are to be here, how proud I am to be here on behalf of the state of Minnesota, our Department of Agriculture, all of agriculture in Minnesota is so proud of the turkey industry and the Zimmerman family and everything that goes into bringing these birds here. We have welcome to all the Minnesotans that are in the audience. It's really heartwarming to see even farmers that grow corn and everything for those farmers. You know, as John said, Minnesota has, but for a long time, been #1 in the turkey industry, leading that nation with over $1 billion, $26,000 in jobs, being home to several processing companies and everything, including Genio. And the other thing I just want to mention is how important trade is also. And so we're very honored today to have representatives from both our Canadian and Mexico embassies here today, Mexico being our #1 trading partner for turkey. And so thank you also to the Willard Hotel for their hospitality for these turkeys. And again, thank you to the Zimmerman family and everything that goes into this great pardoning and presentation. Thank you.
So that concludes our remarks, so now we'll open it up to any questions anyone may have. Yes? That one's Peach and that one's Blossom.
The one that is strutting right now, that's Peach. How old are they?
They're roughly 17 weeks old.
Oh, and that.
Expect them to travel as turkey ambassadors around the world?
Maybe not around the world, but part of their responsibilities as ambassadors for agriculture in Minnesota may be to go to some special events. Maybe they'll go to a Minnesota hockey game or a football game, but their home base will be in Waseca, Minnesota, but if the need arises, they're willing to travel. These are both male turkeys and toms, yes. Yes. So every year we do bring 2 turkeys, but this is the first time these 2 turkeys have been to DC, yes. Are you waving or do you have a question? Oh, you're waving, yeah. Terry?
John, you mentioned earlier that you had family and neighbors that were involved in the process. Can you expand on that? I mean, how many people, everyone that was involved and engaged in
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it would be hard to name everyone, and that's when you give a speech like this and you have to thank people, it's always hard to start and stop. But I grow birds for a company called Ferndale Market, and obviously they've been very helpful with me being gone and supplying backup for me on the farm, so I have to thank them. But as far as neighbor kids, we got Maddie and Olivia right over here, and you can see they've got some badges on that say official turkey trainer on them. So involving local neighbor kids has been really helpful to get the birds accustomed to the hustle and bustle and being around children and other people. But I mean, to raise a turkey takes a lot of things. I mean, we have feed truck drivers and propane truck drivers and electricians and nutritionists and veterinarians, and the list could go on of people I could thank. And I believe it takes a whole village to raise a child. Well, it takes a whole state to raise a turkey. There you go. All right, with that,
One quick announcement. We look forward to you all joining us via in person or online tomorrow at 11 a.m. For the White House National Thanksgiving Turkey presentation. Both Peach and Blossom will both receive pardons, and so we welcome you to watch their live stream starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. For everyone else, we're going to do some quick photos, so please bear with us. If you're a member of the media and would like to have a one-on-one interview with John or Peach and Blossom and Grant, please see Alex Davidson, who is located in the back of the room. And again, thank you all so much for attending today and welcoming Peach and Blossom to the Washington, D.C. area.